Hello and welcome back to another video where we're going to be breaking down some gold setups during the market yesterday using the DTG system as always. And I want to start off with the first trading window here. Now, going into this window, going into this session, my overall bias from the higher time frame was bearish, right? Because coming into this level on Tuesday right here, we started to reject the mid range. This is a key level that I have planted on the chart. If you guys are not understanding of any of the concepts that I'm about to be talking about, where I find my key levels, my support resistance, etc., do not worry. You will learn everything once you join the DTG Academy. It's all in a 65-70 lesson course breaking down my entire system from top to bottom, from beginner to advanced, how you can find all the key levels, how I find liquidity, retracements, buy zones, sell zones, anything you need to know about what I'm about to explain. You will learn everything. So don't worry if you're a bit confused, if you feel overwhelmed or there's too much information. That is normal. You will learn it, you will understand it, and you'll be able to apply it yourself. But coming into yesterday's session, the bias was bearish. There was an argument for buys, there was an argument for sells. I'm going to show you that right now. So as we tapped into this key zone, this overall red level that you see, I was looking for price to start potentially selling off a little bit more than it was, correcting some of this move up. And so we was looking at building confluence in that direction, right? Now, there was some key candle closures that aligned, and there was some bearish confluence that aligned for a sell position right here with a 15-minute DTG indicator sell signal, as you can see, right? DTG sell signal, as you can see in the right hand side of the chart, we have an entry, stop loss, take profit, want to take profit two mapped out for us. Okay, all right here on the chart, aligning with direction, aligning with confluence, and giving us an entry, an exact specific entry. And what happened is we got triggered in, price started driving down, rejected my zone right here. This is my daily buy zone, right? So we can see we bounced once and we came in and we bounced again. So at this point with the DTG system trade management techniques, we would have moved stops to either break even or 10 pips just above this bullish candle high right here. And as you can see, price then started to continue to driving down, tapping into the daily zone again, also grabbing liquidity here to the right hand, the left hand side. Okay, so this is grabbing liquidity. So we've got a tap into the daily bullish zone and a bullish liquidity sweep. You're going to see what happens from there. Boom, beautiful move to the upside. And at that point, once you're in profit here, you hit a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, you would be at break even. So that would end up being a break even trade if you didn't take profit at the 1-to-1. So then from there, what we're looking at is price then aligning to the upside. Because I said there was arguments for buys, there was arguments for sells, but it's which one wants to set up, right? So now at this point, like I said, we've tapped into the daily bullish buy zone, which is this one right here. And we've grabbed bullish liquidity from my liquidity level over here to the left-hand side. And now we're starting to push up. So now we have bullish direction. And we also have a lot of bullish confluence with now a break above a key level with a break and tap and a 15-minute buy signal from the DTG indicator. This is what would have led to this trade right here, a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio trade for about 78, 80 pips to the upside. And as you can see, again, you also got the exact entry over on the right-hand side. So you got signal status triggered, entry, stop loss, take profit one, take profit two. Okay, all right there for you on the chart. And then if you didn't take any of these trades, now I always recommend if you take 1 or 2 trades per day, call it a day, right? Especially if one of them is a winning trade. But going into the second trading window, this is during New York session now, there is an argument still for the sells, right? Because we've grabbed bearish liquidity now from these levels. As you can see, these yellow levels. We're tapping back into the key bearish zone. And we're breaking below key levels here. Again, don't worry if you're not understanding of any of these concepts. You will learn how to, find these zones, liquidity, key zones. Most of these key levels are also plotted automatically on the chart for you from the DTG indicator. So you don't need to worry, but you will learn everything. Don't stress it, okay? I'm just showing you the process right here and the possibilities if you follow my system that you can get multiple entries per day. We can see over here yesterday, we can see the day before, a couple wins, 1 to 2, 1 to 2, potentially a loss right here or a break even, 1 to 5, 1 to 2, 1 to 2, loss over here. So each day the system is going to provide setups, whether that's a win, a loss, or a break even. It's all part of the game. You have wins, you have losses, you have break evens. It's about the long-term success, the long-term consistency, which is what is important in any aspect of life, let alone trading. But this trade right here, if you wanted to take it, you are selling into a buy zone. You can see this green level on the chart right here. You are selling into a buy zone. There is a lot of time frames that are pointing to the upside, as well as the liquidity, the bullish liquidity, and the tap into the daily bullish zone right here with new highs being formed. If you wanted to take this sell position, there is trade management techniques for you to get out here and take less of a loss, because you're in a sell position, you're getting bullish closures, and you also get a break of structure. So you actually would have looked at closing maybe 50, 75% of your position, or even your full position right here for half the loss that you intended to. And then price continues up and hits stop eventually, right? But this is why it's important to follow the system, follow the trade management techniques. And if you would have taken this trade or this trade, you would have called it a day anyway, right? You would have ended the day in profit here. 2 trades for that. I always say focus on executing at least one good setup per day. If it's a break even or a loss, you can then focus on potentially executing on another trade. If it's a win, then you're done for the day. Call it a day. And this is the exact reason why. Okay. So that was yesterday's recap. Although we did consolidate, there is setups to be made. There is setups to be taken using the DTG system. It just shows how solid it is, how consistent it is. And then price continued up here. You can see in the Telegram, I did post my analysis talking about the fact that I was looking for sells either from the level, this level right here, or the level up here, right? If you go a little bit further on, I'll talk about this level or or this level, right? Which is the level that we are currently at and that we are currently selling off from right now. Okay, as you can see right here, we've tapped into that level. We spiked above it a little bit, and now we're starting to sell off. So I was looking for sales from here. If the sales setups form and we get more confluence and direction, which there is possibility, but there was a lot of bullish confluence and direction within this move yesterday. So I don't know if I would have taken these sales personally. Not enough confluence for me. But once it spiked up into here and we're starting to get the sell-off, now we can wait for break of structure, right? We've got potential liquidity sweeps here, or this could be break of structure, right? And then you can look at the sell-offs, right? So you want to see a nice sharp move down, break of structure, pull back, and then you want to see the setups forming here to continue that sell-off, right? That's what I'll be looking at today. If price does just come down into these levels and starts bouncing back up, then I'm going to be looking for buys, right? It just depends how the market sets up for Asian session today. But if you guys want to trade the system, my system, plug in this system onto your charts directly and start taking these setups with us, the link will be down below. If you have any questions, my Telegram will be down below. You can join my Telegram as well. Ask me any questions you need and start taking these trades with us today. See how today plays out. But a lot of opportunities in the market right now. Stay vigilant. Stay locked in. Plug in the system. Come and trade with us. Start leveling up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.